Good morning, everyone. I hope that you are all doing amazing. We finally have a little bit of sun here in Florida, so I figured I would just come outside, sit down, enjoy the fresh air, fresh weather, whatever you want to call it. It is like noon. I just woke up. I feel like whenever I'm in Florida, I sleep a lot longer. I don't know if maybe it's just because where I am in the house doesn't get as much direct sunlight in the morning, but overall, I feel like I sleep so long. But how is everyone? How are you? I feel like it has been a very hot minute since I have sat down, and it's not that I have not tried to sit down and record a video. I have so many clips on my phone right now of me trying to talk about Trisha, me trying to talk about Jaclyn, and then it just gets to the point in the video like, are we really doing this again? Is this like really like where we are? Because there's so much drama surrounding Trisha, Ethan, and the whole family over there. And then you have Jaclyn Hill just coming out of this corner to lie about Morphe and Crown. And yes, I'm going to say that she lies. But before I get to that, I do want to say a huge thanks to Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video once again. You know that Adam and Eve has been very kind to this channel and very kind to everyone out there actually, because they always give 50% off codes for one item, which includes free shipping to the United States and Canada, which y'all know I love Adam and Eve over here on this channel. I literally have a trunk full of things that I have just purchased from Adam and Eve that get used on the regular. Another thing that is amazing about Adam and Eve is that they donate 20% of their proceeds to the fight against HIV and AIDS, and I just think that is amazing. Any company out there that does that, I will always support. So the code is down below for you guys to check out, and if you feel so inclined, because some have before, feel free to hit me up on DM on Instagram and let me know what you picked up, because while I have had this Adam and Eve code, some of y'all have sent me some DMs and I'm like, okay, I got some freaks over here on YouTube that watch me, and I do enjoy seeing what you guys picked up. So with all that said, let's get back into this video. So now that we had a little miniature commercial break, let's start with Jaclyn. Jaclyn is over on her Twitter. I see that she has deleted a ton of tweets regarding Morphe, and I'm not just talking about tweets from the other day where she was trying to say that Crown and Morphe, they're not the same. You know, she was trying to say that Morphe used to help Crown out, basically rewriting history. And it's like, no, girl. Morphe stole all their shit from Crown. That's point blank, period. You can even look at the brushes that they came out with. It is literally the exact same numbering on the brushes. But of course, you know, Jaclyn being Jaclyn, trying to get some attention for something. The cicadas are even agreeing right now. Jaclyn trying to get attention for something. She's saying that Crown basically stole her original favorites palette. And it's like, did they steal it or did they already have that in production? Because Morphe just slapped your name on it and put it together. Like, let's be completely honest. I know that Jaclyn Hill is so far up Linda's ass, even with this whole entire thing that Jaclyn has funded herself. You know, the thing, she was by the beach, she was in a bathtub, she was doing all of that, which I still think is going to be candles. I think that Jaclyn Hill is going to come out with a candle. I think that'd be a very good idea because, you know, Jaclyn is always talking about candles and how much she loves them. She doesn't support any other influencers out here when it comes to their candles, and I think that she'd be very surprised if nobody supported her candles. But they will. I mean, I'll definitely pick up a Jaclyn Hill candle just to see what that is all about. If that is what it is, I'm not exactly sure, but she said that she put all her money into this. It's been 2 years. I actually was watching someone who came out with a product. Oh, I really wish I remember who it was, because now we have shifted from the 2 years and now we're at like the 5 years. I've been working on this for 5 years. And then I've heard a few other people say it. And I'm like, 5 years seems a little bit more believable to me. Maybe that's just me. I'm not exactly sure. But going back to Jaclyn and this whole Crown situation, I feel like she is going to milk this to death. Literally, she will defend Linda until the end of time, because let's face it, Linda, even though Jaclyn Hill stepped on a lot of toes, Gerard Cosmetics, Jaclyn Hill stepped on a lot of toes, not going to name any other companies, to get her deal with Morphe, with Linda, and Linda did the exact same thing. Guess what? Linda doesn't have an original idea in her body either. So, literally stole from Crown. That's my opinion on it. That's all I'm going to say on it, too. I mean, if Jaclyn wants to go around on Twitter and social media and try to tell people that they are wrong and that there are 99% of things that people say about the relationship between Morphe and Crown and say that those are lies and only 1% is true, then I think that just being Jaclyn, I think that we're going to have to believe that the 99% of them are true and the 1% are the actual false ones. Now, let's get into Trisha, Moses, Ethan, and Hila and everything that is going on there, because I think that this is so ridiculous, you guys. And let me tell you why. Because this is a family, a literal family. that would rather, instead of being a family, instead of being mature, even though I know that there are millions of people watching them and so many people are invested, there is a time for that. There is also a time that you have to say, you know what, there's also real life. Like with me, I can come on here, I can talk about what's happening with Jaclyn Hill, Trisha, and all of this, but I can also know when to turn it off and say, hey, this is something that doesn't need to be brought up. There's a ton of shit that's happened in my family. Do you think that I'm going to be on here just dragging it all to hell? No. No, there is a time and a place for that, and it's behind the scenes. So shame on all of them, to be completely honest, because I'm sitting here looking at the situation of Trisha saying she's not going to talk about Ethan, then you have Ethan saying he's not going to talk about her, then we have so many episodes of frenemies, families, whatever it is, with Trisha's name in it. Trisha's over here having a ton of views because of Ethan and the drama that's going on, and I'm just like, for what? For what? You all have millions of dollars already. Like, for what? So you can make another quick buck or whatever. And I know that Trisha's getting called out right now because of this whole thing, the story that she told on Frenemies, and then somebody was like, that's not the actual story. It has to do with SA. I'm not going to dig too far into that, but I'm also not going to sit here and say that Trisha is 100% a liar in the situation. Do I think that Trisha could have embellished some stuff? Of course. And that's why I don't understand. So many times there's so many channels out here and so many people that act surprised when it's confirmed that Trisha might have been lying about something. She's known to do that. That's what Trisha does. Like, I'm not trying to make an excuse, but why are people so shocked to think that, oh, Trisha would have lied about something? Trisha would have been honest? Trisha wasn't being real? Like, are we really that surprised? Hell, are we really that surprised by any of these YouTubers that tell story times like that? No. Shannon Rose, no, we are not surprised. It's literally like I was sitting here and I'm like, okay, I want to come back. I want to talk about drama. You guys know I did the video the other day where I said I was back. And then I was looking at the drama, and it was all freaking Trisha and Ethan and all of this. And now Trisha's taking people's YouTube videos down. And then it's looking like, why is Ethan working with this one channel? Because I've noticed this with Ethan when it comes to Trisha. He'll latch on to the one channel that is dragging the most. And unfortunately, this channel is someone who has had a video after 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 video. I could go around this whole entire table that you guys can see sitting in front of me. Of every single video was this. So of course, Ethan is going to do his best to try to get their videos back up. And I don't think that Trisha should be taking anybody's videos down at all. First of all, people are allowed to have their opinion of you unless they are saying that you were out here committing some horrendous crime that you weren't. Then I think that you have the right to do so. But if someone's just giving their opinion about what you said online, why are you taking it down? Why are you taking it down? Unless they were calling you out of your name every thing underneath the sun and being very inappropriate, why are you taking it down? It's already information that's out there. And especially if it's information that you put into, I think it was on Frenemies, then it was also in a video, but then it was also in a book. In a book? Look, at the end of the day, here's who I'm worried for. The other people that were involved in this that are not on social media that are now getting dragged through the mud. I do not think that death threats need to be sent. I do not think that any negativity needs to be sent. Like, why do people get off on making people relive their trauma, especially when they are not on social media? These people are probably living their fucking lives over there in wherever, Montana or something, thinking, what the is going on and why do I have to relive this? The fact that social media has come to this is honestly just... it's exhausting and it's not fun. It's just a bunch of negative ass people that get online and all they do is like to fuck bitch. Get a hobby, bitch.